Shout out to Prime, the Kyle Larson edition. Hey, we're gonna try to find SVG and we're gonna try to get an interview with him. He's not in this one, he's in that one. SVG's not here yet, but we're still gonna try to get this interview in. As you can see, my night is over. We were having a good run, passing cars, coming from 17th to 10th about, and then we just got taken out kind of, and now we can't race again, but we'll try to pick it back up next week to win the series. Now that we can't race anymore, I'm gonna see if I can get my interview with SVG. I'm gonna go give SVG a fist bump. I'm gonna give Bubba Wallace a fist bump. Good luck. I'm here with Bubba Wallace, a NASCAR driver. This is the first question.
Okay.
So I wrecked out today and I can't race anymore today.
Oh no.
So has that ever happened to you, and how did you recover?
Well, it's happened plenty of times. So you're done for the day, right? What class are you in?
Bandits.
Bandits. So you need to learn on why you were in the position you were in and learn how to not be in that position again, and then utilize that for the next race. You know, if it was your fault, if it wasn't your fault, you still were in a position to ultimately take you out of the day. So either you need to be smarter with your decisions or be faster, or and just kind of put that all together. Once everything starts to click, you'll see an uptick in performance, speed, and your whole confidence and everything. So I think the most beneficial things for kids as young as you is to wreck out, to experience what you need to do to be better.
Okay, thanks.
No problem.
Hey guys, I'm with SVG. So I just got wrecked out and kind of taken out of the race, so I can't race anymore today. Has that ever happened to you, and how did you recover?
Yeah, it happened to me last night. Someone took me out, and it was my teammate. So that's the worst part of racing, but you got to take the lows and the highs together, and there's always another race, is what you have to remember. So next week on Tuesday, you'll be able to do it again.
Do legends help you in NASCAR and the supercars in New Zealand?
Oh, good question. So I'm racing this for fun, but in NASCAR, where I'm from in Australia, we don't have any oval racing. It's all circuits. So when I go to a place like Martinsville in the Cup car where there's beating and banging, hard restarts, tight corners, that's where I don't have enough experience. So doing this type of racing really helps me, I think.
So in road courses, you use the clutch in the corners. Why do you do that?
Oh, good question. Been studying. So I use the clutch to down change and sync up the gears, because in a V8 supercar they have what's called a locked differential rear end, so the wheels turn at the same time. So you're always trying to make the car turn, so you're running rear bias and you use the clutch to control the rear brake. So, but in these cars and NASCAR on the ovals, you left foot brake. So I've never really left foot braked, so I've had to learn a new skill doing that. So in go-karts I left foot brake, but never in a big car.
In Mexico, when it started raining, you were a second and a half faster than all the other drivers. Why?
Well, where I'm from, it rains a lot, and when we were kids and go-karting or even driving around the roads, always wet, so you're always learning skills. Whereas here, I think back in the day, they didn't really run in the wet, you know, and especially in NASCAR, as soon as it rained, it would stop. So that's probably my experience. I grew up racing in the rain a lot, and you learn where the grip is, you know, like rubber is bad. When rubber gets wet, it's really slippery, so you learn where to avoid the rubber and find the grip.
Well, that was the last question. Thanks for having an interview with me.
No problem. Anytime. Good luck in the next race.
Thank you.